Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. मेरा नाम है Swayang. Today video is going to be in English because I want the video should reach to the maximum and is understandable to maximum audience. So today's topic is really very interesting and it's very important for Germany because today in this video we are going to discuss about German politics, which is one of the crisis which is going on in Germany. So elections in Germany are scheduled on 23rd of Feb 2025 and this elections is rather very important for Germany because this is going to show how Germany is going to shape up for future in this hard time. But there is another way to find out how Germany is going to shape up, and that is by reading the manifesto of Germany's most favorite political party, which is CDU and CSU. Angela Merkel, who was ex-chancellor of Germany for 16 consecutive years, who also belongs to CDU. And also, according to the latest opinion poll, CDU and CSU certainly looks like they will form a government, followed by AFD, which is in second position in this opinion poll. However, many political parties says that they are not going to make any coalition with AFD party because of their ideologies. They have even thought of banning this political party for conducting elections in 2025, which is constitutionally possible. But this is not a topic for today. If you want to know more about this topic, please comment me. I will make a detailed video on this. For today, we will know more about CDU and its manifesto, how Germany will look like when CDU comes back in power. So let's start the video. In the first step, CDU focuses on the taxpayers. They want to ease their tax burden, especially on low and middle class, by adjusting the income tax rates, which means more money in your pocket. They will remove overtime pay from tax so that you take home all the money which you are earned from your overtime. This will certainly motivate people to engage more in their work, which in return will increase the overall productivity with a little strain. They will increase the commuter allowance. They particularly targets on service provider from rural areas. They focus on flexible working time. In future, all companies will be subjected to maximum working hours in a week instead of daily one. They will set up a separate work and state agency for foreign professionals, which will take responsibility of recruitments, job placements, verification of requirement documents, visa issuance and residence permit, all at one place. Talking of economy, CDU is committed to growth, investments, freedom for companies and good jobs. Falling economy, layoffs and shutting down of industries are one of the major crises going on in Germany, and to counter this issue, CDU has come with a plan to revive economy. CDU plans to reduce corporate tax from 29.9% to 25%. Also, they will abolish solidarity charges and improve depreciations and loss offsets. CDU plans to introduce laws which will help in streamlining bureaucracy. They will also abolish the German Supply Chain Act and put an end of overfulfillment. Surprisingly, in the manifesto, there is no discussion about debt break, which was hot topic last year. This was the reason why the current government has derailed. If you have watched my previous video, I have explained in detail what exactly is debt break. So this is an amendment which was made in the basic law of German constituency, where Angela Merkel, who was ex-chancellor in 2009, has introduced that no government, be it federal government or state government, should take debt or loan over their GDP for any type of investments. This law focuses on government to invest only those money which they earn out of taxes. They will restrict the government to do unnecessary expenses and in future go into debt. However, this criteria or this law can be abolished in some cases where there is a national crisis, like what happened during Corona or Russia-Ukraine war. But at this point, German economy is in stagnation, and to give it a boost, money should flow in the economy. But this law does not allow any government to take loan and do public spending or investments, which at this point is required to boost the economy. However, Friedrich Merz, who is the chancellor face of CDU, was earlier not ready to have a discussion, but now he says that he is ready for any type of discussion or debate to make any reform in debt break. So let's move to our next point, which is increased energy prices. So one of the major reasons for the falling economy is the increased price of electricity. To counter this, CDU also promises to resolve this crisis. At first step, they want to put an end to the ideologically driven policies of previous government, which is abolishing the heating law. Let me tell you a short information about the heating law. So heating law was introduced in January 2024, which states more use of renewable sources of energy over the fossil fuels. Every new installation of heating, be it a fresh installation or a replacement, should run on 65% of renewable energy, and all heating systems which are old has to switch to renewable sources by 2045. So CDU is going to abolish this law. Again, they intend to reduce electricity taxes and grid fees. Another way to reduce the energy cost is increasing the supply, which they want to achieve by increasing the number of grids, storage facilities and all renewables, and focus on affordability and security of supply. They are talking about limiting but not how to increase the production. However, they talk about nuclear. They want to prioritize researches in 4th and 5th generation nuclear technology, small modular reactors and fusion power plants. So this updated generation targets improved safety, sustainability, efficiency and cost. But this research will take time. Meanwhile, as an immediate action, they will review the resumption of operation of the most recently shut down nuclear power plant. One important topic where Germany needs improvement was digitalization. It was long realized that Germany is still lacking in digitalization and AI. To counter this, CDU will form a digital ministry with an allocated investment of 3.5% of GDP for research and development. This ministry will focus on digitalization, AI and cloud applications. CDU also wants to focus on the space strategies and become center of excellence and innovation for future aerospace technologies. Also, to encourage entrepreneurs, they will exempt new companies from bureaucratic regulations at startup phase. So moving to our next point, because of the increase in crime rates, CDU aims to strict limitation on migration and increase safety and security of country from extremist threats. Because of the increased crime rate, CDU aims to strict limitation on migration and also safety and security of the country from extremist threat. For migration, they aim this by controlling the German border and enforce strict border rejections. They will accelerate asylum procedures by designating countries as safe countries. Suspend family reunification for those who get subsidies. So they are going to change European asylum law. Anyone seeking asylum in Europe should be transferred to a safe third country where their case will be processed, and when necessary they will receive protection. For security and safety, they want to go with 360-degree approach. They will fight every form of extremism, violence and terror with full force. Punishment on those who support terrorist organization. This can result in expulsion, withdrawal of residence permit and even loss of German citizenship. They will close mosques where hatred and anti-Semitism are preached. Fight with full force with both right wings and west as well as left wing extremists. We will not allow open calls for violence against our state or attack on the property of third parties or critical infrastructure. Also, there is a punishment for those who display anti-constitutional symbols as well as anti-constitutional and anti-Semitic statements. The rule of law must be enforced. On European front, CDU stands for developing EU in right direction by less bureaucracy and more competitiveness. They want to revitalize relationships between France and Poland. They will work together in the fight against illegal immigrants for economy, innovation, security and defense. They will support Ukraine through diplomatic and financial means and keep delivering them arms. Also, they will support Israel in their war against terrorism. Now, few points where CDU focuses for their culture or German culture. So Germany is based on rules and standards, and these standards should be followed by everyone who wants to live in Germany. They want to introduce mandatory integration agreements, creating better starting opportunities through German language and integration course. Very important, reversing the previous government express naturalization process and possibility of dual citizenship. They want to end the influence of foreign governments over mosque for German Muslims. Few more important points related to child care and parental care. So CDU aims to improve parental leaves and benefits. They are working towards bringing the child allowance in line with the basic allowance for parents, and they are also going to increase the tax deductible of child care cost. So these were some of the important points which CDU has mentioned in the manifesto. However, there are some points which is still not clear to me, which is how they are going to support their companies like VW, because there are so many layoffs going on. So those points are not really clear, like in the manifesto, like what they are going to do in this, which is somewhat seen in the manifesto of SPD. So it depends upon who is going to be in the government, and then only we can see what things are going to happen in future, but one of the really important thing is what they do with VW at the moment. VW is in crisis. Not only VW, there are so many companies which are shutting down, which are laying off employees. So how they are going to counter this this crisis, how they are going to counter. At the moment I did not find any information. If you find anything, please let me know in comment. This is all from my side. I hope you like this video. Please do comment your opinion on this video. I will meet you in another video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.